There's a dive up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Completed to his running back. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Trying to sneak May. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
May on 1st and 10. Gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying to throw for it with May. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Here's May to the air. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect one-for-one.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
We certainly didn't have to wait long for some explosive plays, and this might just be the opening act because usually those explosive plays come through the air, not just on the ground.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And off to Johnson out of his own lead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll run here on first down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens you hear, Kate. I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
May finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's May. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, it's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
5 wide.
Allen now on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Half 85, half. Alert! Regular. What's up?
Allen on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Half 85.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
56. Monday. Hey, home. What's up?
Again, Allen to the air. Brought in. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Run is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid
Jason
pace.
Sanders set to kick off.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
Sanders all set to send it away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Middle. Hey, tight. Middle.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Alert!
Putting a receiver in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Back to throw it. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
319.
Allen gonna throw again. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To throw again, it's Allen. Finding Johnson once more. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now Allen off the play action. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Looking quickly here.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, it's May. Buying some time right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Vikings with a little more work to do to win it here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. May now from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick is good. He got it! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That's That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Hewart, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so with ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I
got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
May. It's his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Now May on 3rd and long. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Trying to throw for it with May. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Ready?
Here's a design run. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 9. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Offense to the line fast. May on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing again. It's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. To the air yet again, May. Got his target. It's Hill. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He beams one, deep brought in, inside the 20. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on down for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Shoots away from one. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense to the line. Here we go. May looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
May now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
May throwing for it. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. Big man showing up the yards. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's May again. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the AFC Pro Bowlers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Nix from the gun. On the move, headed right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Nix now to throw. Rolling out to his left. Oh, this big guy is moving. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
May now from the gun. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
It's on the right side by Johnson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Again, it's May. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down throw for May. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
25 yards on the play. Complete to LaDainian Tomlinson. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's May. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snaps. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. From the left hash, this is from 47.
A 47-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And they'll get him back to 11. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Getting out to his left. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offense in a hurry up here. Now Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Working now from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 18.
Our home team, 10. Adam Vinatieri sets the kick.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Back to the air. It's May. Taken in by Hill. Right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40. Just a little bit short of it. Working quickly here.
Yards. Complete to Tyreek Hill.
1st down. May. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
On the play. It's 2nd down.
To throw. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards. That's good. 4 up.
May on 1st and 10. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another 1st down.
Throwing again. It's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. To the air yet again. May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back.
So